Hey guys, taking a quick break from the yard hunt tonight. I'll be back there in just a bit. I'm actually at Tractor Supply Company. I am going to be grabbing some of their foam blocks for an upcoming video for you guys. Man, it's busy here. Yeah, so keep a lookout for that. And the attendant was so nice. She was like, take as many as you want. So I'm like, I'll take them. So I'm going to go grab those right now. All right, guys, so for a lot of you folks out there asking, here's what they look like. And again, I have permission to do this, so I wouldn't suggest doing this without permission, although they typically are free. I have gotten word from certain parts of the US from people saying that they are not giving these away, so I'm not sure what the deal is, but yeah, check them out, man. I'm just gonna grab, she said I can have as many as I want. I'm probably just gonna grab 3 or 4 is all I really need for an upcoming video for you guys, so. And that'll work. Hey guys, yard hunt update. I'm not sure, I think I'm on number 9 or number 10. That will be in the thumbnail, not even sure at this point. I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes this entire week. I've actually gotten a lot of stuff done. I'm really excited. First thing I'll mention to you guys is, I don't know if you can, how well you can see this here, but these 2 rungs for my fence, I replaced this one completely. I typically make a 5/8 inch hole here. I went up to 3/4 of an inch. There's a reason for that, just on this one. And just on this one here, I'm gonna have to repaint that one. I had a tough time getting these out. Yeah, and I replaced this one altogether. So yeah, I have to paint those because this has everything to do with the jump scare that's gonna go here. Now that jump scare is going to be in a build video that's gonna be coming out this Sunday. It will all make sense then. So yeah, I'm really super excited about that. I was able to get that up and running. So, I did get, for you guys that caught my Groundbreaker video from last week, that got sent out this week to Jordan at My Flippin' Life. So that leaves me with no version 2 Groundbreaker for myself. So I'm in the process of building that. That's gonna go, I think, right here. It may go over here, but I grabbed something at Home Depot tonight while I was there, so I couldn't resist, man. This thing I saw when they first put it out and then they disappeared off the shelves. I checked back every few days when I went there. They didn't have it, and I went there tonight for a completely different reason. It was to get a bracket for my new Groundbreaker, and there was an attendant there just pulling that out of a box. I'm like, I'll take that. So yeah, that looks pretty dope. I'm really stoked that that I was able to get that tonight. I've said it before, I'll say it again, that man, Home Depot, they are knocking it out of the park. Not only this year with their tombstones, but the past few years, man, they're pretty awesome. So I do have a small handful of their tombstones here at the house. So there's that one, and then you guys have seen the headless statue that I did get a number of weeks back as well. So yeah, it looks really good on the entranceway here. You know, to have that on that side, and then this here, again, jump scare is going to be here. My Groundbreaker, I may just get rid of that tombstone altogether because with the jump scare there, I don't know, maybe I'll just kick these back a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to think about that for sure, but and oh, I did weather Living Dead Girl just a little more. I know you guys saw the last update video. Big part of that was the weathering. It's a lot grimier, looks really good. And I did the same thing with both Walter and Steve also. And I did finally take the time to open up Michael Myers to take a look at that motor, because if you guys look at his head, he's got kind of a, you know, instead of just a clean movement, it'll go and then it kind of stops, then turns. Now it does that both ways. I thought maybe something was kind of caught up or just, you know, it had to be realigned or something like that. But the motor's just getting kind of toasty on me. I don't think it looks awful. If anything, I think it kind of adds like a slightly human element to that. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it this year, not worry about it. Other thing too, I mentioned, I think in my last update video, is I am going to start bringing out my piping that I have for my all my fog, so it disperses out. I have a big long PVC. There's a T connector, and it goes in both directions here. And then I also have a garden hose kind of a contraption that I have set up, and that goes out through here. And then another fogger that sometimes I hide underneath the coffin ripper. But last year I put it piping into my cauldron creep, into the actual cauldron. So had a lot of fog going on, and when it's nice and still, the fog is fabulous, and it looks really good because I wet my whole yard and it clings down. You don't need a chiller. I mean, you really don't if you do it right. But yeah, all it takes is a little bit of wind, and it's every Halloween, man, it's just always windy here. The joy of living in New England. So yeah, more to come on that whole situation. The other thing I want to mention too, and I've been toying with this idea for probably 4 or 5 years now, but where the vinyl fence is there, I've always wanted to cover it up, and I've had some different ideas. Ultimately, what I really want to do is build a mausoleum or a crypt facade there. So the only reason I haven't done it, main reason, is because of storage. That's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be expensive, and that's something that I'm definitely going to want to keep and put up every year, at least for a while, you know, until the thing falls apart or whatever. But the plan for next year, 2 things, is a facade like that. And I'm going to go through all my stones and start getting rid of some of the smaller store-bought ones that I jazzed up. I repainted them. I added more foam to them. I'd really like to start weeding through and just get better quality versions, make better quality versions. I do like the Home Depot ones. You know, I'll probably keep those, but yeah, I think that would be awesome between that and some type of a crypt mausoleum. And the plan, if I can get this built, will be the following year. I'm thinking about popping out a couple of the fence panels. So, you know, and opening this up. So instead of having the entranceway over here to the main, you know, to my main steps here, maybe put the entranceway back here, but have it so you can walk in right up to the crypt and walk inside the crypt, because I have an idea for some really cool animatronics I like to build inside there. So I don't know, more to come on that, but yeah, that's something I've been toying with for quite a few years now. So yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight, guys. As always, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take care.